This is the title of one of my favorite movies. That the first time I watched this movie was because my Kabbalah teacher in a one-to-one session, she recommended me to watch this movie. So when I watched this movie and understanding all the Kabbalistic tools I was learning in that time, I could understood why same situations were repeating in my life again and again and again and again. And I'm pretty sure in this planet, absolutely everyone is having the same problem. Even if someone is traveling a lot or moving a lot, that's the repetitive pattern this person has. Why someone doesn't move and why somebody moves too much is exactly the same. One doesn't want to see another reality and one is running away from reality, because traveling, going here and there, changing cities, changing relationships is also running away from your core problem. It's the same thing but in the different scale. So what can we do to really change our reality, especially in the community when you already know tools, you already know things. Oh, I know law of assumption, I know this, I know that. And a lot of people use the laws, and don't get me wrong, all of them work out. But and by the way, I recommend you to go and watch this movie so you can understand what I'm talking about. If you are not from your United States or you live in another country, please watch that movie. I'm gonna try to see if I find some little clip, and I'm gonna link the link below so you can get a sense. What happened with law of assumption? What happened with these affirmations? What happened with this visualization? What happened with all the techniques that are not working out in majority of people? When someone posts a success story about whatever, it's because they change their core belief in the metaphysical plane so that doesn't come back again in your life. I notice this happen a lot, not just in the spiritual community, in everywhere. When people start to know about these things, they want to trick the universe and not changing the real core belief system, the real core vibration they have going on. Example, someone who say and blame their marriage, their relationship. Oh, you're the problem of my life. They get divorced, they change city, they change relationship, they change person, they even go and they start to be unfaithful, just to repeat the same story again and again and again and again, until the pain is so hard that they have to change, because changing is less painful than the pain they feel to stay the same. Unfortunately, I don't see this happening in other way. Human nature get used to things, they get comfortable, and it's not until the universe, remember, it's the universe, it's not the person, it's not your boss, your sister, brother, neighbor, whatever you want to call it, it's not anyone else outside of you, but the universe trying to push you to change. Even if you're trying to manifest something, let's say, oh, I want to manifest my SP. Yeah, but you don't have your SP because your core belief maybe is, I'm not good enough. Or you manifest your SP and they treat you like they treat you bad because you believe you are not good enough, because probably in your childhood, your dad or your mom told you you was not good enough. So we go out trying to make people tell us we are worthy, trying to make other people say, oh, trying to become millionaire, so I'm worthy, trying to become famous, so people love me, trying to have this romantic relationship, so they validate me, is not going to change, and you will be in this loop of doing the same over and over and over and over and over again until you change your core belief. I love absolutely everything, all I hear around. I love them. I believe things work different for each person, because I always repeat this again and again and again. Nobody is the same, because we don't see things, we don't see energy, we don't see vibration, we don't believe. We are being fooled to see the external world. But there is metaphysical laws working out in those other dimensions. And if you watch this type of videos, you know what I'm talking about. It's not that I came up with this. It's something that the prophets and all the wise people in the past, they knew for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. That's not mine. I don't own the truth. You have to find what is good for you. But at the same time, trying to, because sometimes I hear people saying, oh, if you don't believe, that's a limited belief. If you don't believe it, it's not going to work out. Probably in a little period of time. But if it wasn't more another universal laws working in this entire creation, this universe will be out of chaos, will be led by selfish desires, and long ago we will destroy each other, because the ego is always me, and we know what happened with the First World War. We know what is happening now with people in war. Selfish desires try to take over. How long is going to take over? Not so long, because there is bigger laws working in this reality. So do whatever you want. I'm not going to tell you what you do. Go and experience yourself. But when you get the consequences of creating and changing your mind and having this change of consciousness in a positive way and receiving light, then you will know that was something good. Sometimes people plant a seed of a bad action because they did this trick or this other. 1 year passed by, another, and then after 7 years, why is my life going on like this? I don't understand. Yeah, because 5 years ago you did this and this and this, and you misuse the law of attraction to do bad things. I have a lot of stories of people who misuse it intentionally. They knew it. Few years later, they don't know what is happening. Yeah, if you take a look what you did, if there was not such a universe taking track of what we do, we will not be here. People will just be taking the life of each other, like we will destroy each other. But there is universal laws working, and it's better if you know how they work, so they work in your favor and not against you. So remember to like this video so more people can find my work and start to create really consciously without consequences. Don't believe me, see in the life. I believe me, I go around and I see all the time. I'm not judgment, but there's always people misusing the law and then having consequences. Don't believe me, try it yourself. And share with someone that you appreciate and you want them to receive light. Subscribe if you want to know more about this type of wisdom. My name is Nancy, and I have to run because time is very limited right now, so I don't have more time to share more. And thank you so much for being here. And as always, I wish you a day full of miracles. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.